Good morning, class, and welcome to week 3 of FYE 101 and the fall semester. I hope you had a nice long weekend. Maybe had a chance to relax a little bit, kind of catch your breath, reflect on how things are going so far. And, that's one thing as we start each week. I think it is a really great way to start your week, with a little bit of reflection and then a little bit of planning. So at the beginning of each week, take a few moments to think about, hey, how did last week go? Did things go the way I would want it to? Do I feel good about last week? Reflect on what worked well, maybe what didn't work well, and then use that reflection as you plan your week moving forward. Every day really is a brand new start. The things that we did yesterday matter, but we still can choose to look at every day as a chance to use what we've learned in the past to make today and tomorrow and the future even better. And so, along those lines, you may have seen the image that's on the screen right now. You might have seen this last week. It was a part of the week 2 module in the summary. And, last week you had a chance to learn and think about and do a little application about habits of mind. And I can't emphasize enough how much this is not a one and done topic. Being able to define a growth mindset is very different from regularly and intentionally practicing using a growth mindset. And that's where the power is. Practicing and using and being intentional is really where you can make some really significant changes in your life. Even if you use a growth mindset regularly, there may be places where you can enhance it. The same thing with knowing your strengths. I like to talk about naming, claiming, and aiming your strengths. What are my strengths? Really owning them and feeling good about them. And then how do I use them? Grit, self-advocacy and self-efficacy, hope, optimism, internal locus of control, a sense of purpose or a focus on your why, being resilient. So these habit trackers were a part of, again, the week 2 summary. And it's just a reminder that you can really think about this. Like you could use this tracker every day and think about, okay, today's Tuesday. Really think about each of these habits of mind. You could set goals. So maybe you would actually use this as a goal setting strategy where you would think about, okay, how am I going to use habits of mind for success today? Or you could use this as a reflection tool. At the end of the day, you could think back on your day and think about, how did I use my growth mindset? What strengths did I use today? Was I gritty? Did I advocate for myself? Am I feeling hopeful about tomorrow? Am I feeling optimistic? Am I taking personal responsibility and using my internal locus of control? Did I think about my why today? Did I let that guide me? And did I have a chance to exhibit or demonstrate resiliency? So you can use this as a goal setting document or again as a reflection document. But it's really important that you don't just kind of say, okay, we're done with habits of mind in FYE, but that you really think about how you can continue to build and develop and strengthen these habits of mind. The other habit tracker I gave you is thinking about your other classes. The whole purpose of FYE is really designed to kind of wrap around all of the other classes you're taking. It's designed to work complementary with if you have a part-time job, if you have a full-time job, if you have a family, career preparation. So thinking outside of FYE, but thinking about the different classes as a starting point. How can you in your math or your English or your, subject matter, your field of interest subject matter class, other classes that you're taking, how can you use a growth mindset there? How can you use your strengths? How can you be gritty? How can you advocate for yourself? Maybe there's a class you're struggling in, and how can you speak up and say to your instructor, hey, I need some help, and I want to get that help. So this is the type of thing that if you have questions about how to apply this, please, let me know. I would love to help you really think about how you can make these concepts real in your life and how you can continually be building, developing, and strengthening them. So just a little bit there. And also wanted to just let you know, so that was week 2. The other thing I just wanted to touch on from last week was, last week you took a look at the options for the experiential career research assignment, which is one of our big assignments in class, and you chose the option that you think will be best for you. So again, if you have questions about that, please let me know. Remember that the goal of this assignment is for you to have an experience, to do something, to get out there, meet people, network, connect, try something out, do something, have an experience that's going to help you as you, create your education and career plan as you prepare for your future. And so there was a note in the assignment that you told me what you thought would be the best option for you. But if you come across something in the next couple of weeks that seems better, you're welcome to change for the actual assignment. I want you to have the most meaningful experience possible. It doesn't have to match your job, your future career exactly, but just what's a way that you can enhance a skill that you might use in that job? How might you connect with a person who might help you as you plan your education and career? So I want the experience, the activity to be meaningful. I want it to support your educational and career planning journey, but don't feel like there has to be an exact match. And so just wanted to kind of throw that out there. So that's week 2. Let me close that up. So we are now in week 3. So we're talking about success strategies for career decision making and educational planning. Got our overview as always. What I wanted to show you, I did this last week as well, but you'll notice now at the bottom of the module. So this is metacognition. You're going to learn about this really powerful and important success strategy that overlaps a lot with habits of mind. So you're going to learn about metacognition. Got this module that you can read. There's the activities to enhance your learning. And again, the activities are not graded assignments, but I highly recommend that you engage in them to enhance your learning and have the best possible experience. And then what I've added is an audio content recording of this page. So you can actually play, and it's actually just a recording of me reading the page to you. So if you prefer to listen, I actually think you can, hit play, and then you could scroll back up to the top. And as you read the page, you could also listen to me reading it. So if that enhances your learning, look for those recordings, audio recordings at the bottom of most pages. So just wanted to point that out. So again, topics that you get to learn about this week in week 3, metacognition, time management, goal setting, decision making, and then self-care. I think of self-care intentionally engaging in activities to take care of yourself holistically. That's a success strategy in college. So you'll get to learn a little bit about self-care. You've got your assignments for this week. So some application of some of the habits of mind that we've talked about, my purpose and learning statement, and sharing that with the class, thinking about your goals, and time management. So great. So you've got those there. And then, let me see here. Oh, and then the other thing I want to tell you is that I have made the week 4 assignments available. So if anybody's working ahead, I've opened up this week so you can see the week 4 assignments there, understanding the career decision-making process, tools that you have for that. So I wanted to show you that. So that is where we are. So these are the weeks that you're able to see when you log into Canvas. I just wanted to kind of show you this too. Announcements. Make sure you're regularly checking the announcements page. So there's one that I posted very recently about, connecting to your field of interest community at FCC. So many of our fields of interest, they have a Canvas community that you can join, and you can get information about jobs, scholarships, guest speakers, chances to do things that help you engage in your field of interest. So gave you some links so that you can see how to join those communities. This may be a part, you might have chosen this option for the experiential career research assignment, but even if you're going to do something else, say you're going to do service learning, I would still recommend that you connect with your FYE Canvas community, some information about some scholarship hunt workshops and some flex points for attending. So again, if you're seeing any of these announcements and you realize you haven't read them, make sure that you're checking the announcements regularly. Maybe you even set your Canvas settings so that you get notified when there's a new class announcement. I would recommend that. So that's just a little welcome to week 3. Wanted to check in and say hello, see how everybody is doing. And so if you have questions, let me know. I have office hours, drop-in office hours on Tuesdays from 11 to 12 and from 2 to 3, but I am available to you by email all week, and we can also set up a time outside of the drop-in office hours to meet by video if you would like. I would love that. So let me know how I can help, what questions you have. Hope you have a great week, and I hope you enjoy learning about the success strategies that you're going to learn about this week. Take care. Bye.